Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the ZIRA action figure from the NECA Planet of the Apes Series 2. Right up front, one thing I gotta say is I think they did a great job with her head. I think they really captured like her personality in this face sculpt. I mean, just looking at like those eyes and like that eyebrow ridge. I mean, she's such like a defiant, quizzical, like sometimes irritable character, and I think they did a great job with her eyes, with her eyebrow ridge. I don't know, I just think they got her personality so great. And they sculpted her hair really well. That curl that goes around the ears there looks really good. Although I think it's lame that one ear is painted and one's not. That's kind of shitty on NECA's part. But the overall brown kind of paint that went over her hair, over the darker brown base, looks great. All the ones I saw of her actually looked really good. They did a good job as far as painting it and consistently getting like the skin to hairline correctly. I didn't see a lot of problems with this figure in stores the way I see with some others. Her costume for the most part is really well done as far as like the actual sculpt of the cloth, you know, as far as like the wrinkles in the back of her robe and the textures of her sleeves here. It's worth noting that these edges here are they're not soft and they're not totally hard either, but with her elbow joint you can only get her elbow to break through it so much, so that is kind of limiting. I mean, that's about as much range of motion as you can get before that stops opening up for you. But the hair that they painted on her hands looks really good. Her little fingers and fingernails. The paint that's used on these sleeves and the paint used on her hands looks pretty damn good. The actual colors used here look great too. The one thing that really irks me though, I hate cloth on action figures. It's just, it doesn't match the right kind of like texture of the rest of the figure. You know, for such a minute scale, you know, cloth doesn't hang right. It's just the right thickness. Like, I just hate it. I hate seeing that stitching. Cloth on action figures sucks in my opinion. But luckily it's only a small part of the figure. Like, you don't have to deal with it too much, or at least I don't have to deal with it. Some people don't mind it. But I can deal with it. Now, the actual figure's articulation is pretty good. You got the ball jointed ankles, the hinge swivel knee, you got a ball hinge at the top of the legs, you got the single elbow with the, well, it's a hinged elbow with a swivel in it, you've got hinged wrists, and you've got a ball joint. I can't tell if there's a ball joint at the top of the head, but there's a ball joint at the base of the neck, because that's where her range of motion is. And it's not that strong of range of motion. But you can turn the head, so at least that's good. But the head tilts are a little weird. And there is a joint at the torso there. It can't really wobble it left and right, but you can get to move forward and back of it. So that's cool. She comes with 3 teeny tiny accessories, including a little sheet of paper that Taylor wrote his name on, and her and Cornelius's wedding photo. These are both on like little cardboard cardstock. And then she also comes with the little paper airplane that Taylor makes. It's worth noting this is actual paper. Like, it's a little tiny paper airplane. And some of the ones I saw in the packages, the paper was like bent or like kind of open. So be careful looking for a good one if that accessory matters to you, because it is very damageable paper. Despite the use of cloth, I really do like this figure. I'm a massive Planet of the Apes fan, so I'm really happy that ZIRA was included in Series 2, because she's such an integral character to the series. And I think she's really complemented by the Cornelius figure if you have him from Series 1. I think they look great together. I think they're like a necessary couple. If you have one, I think you should get the other. But she looks awesome. I think they did a good job with her. I love her face sculpt and her hair. I dig it. Thanks for watching.